Sul Sul! Welcome to my channel. I'm GingerLlama and today I'm starting my first legacy challenge. I'm really excited for this. I've been trying to find a legacy challenge for so long because I want something so specific. First, as you probably guessed already, this is going to be with berry sims, and if you don't know much about berry sims, I will tell you a little bit about them in a minute. So I started watching a let's play by Pretty Plumbobs a few months ago, the 100 berry babies, and I absolutely loved it. So I thought maybe I could start a let's play and try and playing with berry sims because I've never played with them before in any of the Sims games, not even the Sims 3, but I don't know, like the 100 baby was not a good challenge to start, and also I'm a terrible storyteller and I wanted something that would allow me to practice my storytelling abilities, and boy oh boy, I found the perfect legacy for that. I also wanted something that would give me some freedom in terms of goals. I wanted different colors from the Not So Berry challenge. I wanted so many different things. I also tried to find like a berry challenge or another legacy challenge and just change the colors or the goals, but I read the goals and I didn't feel like excited to start, so I just keep searching, and a few days ago I saw a video from a creator that I absolutely love. Her name is Ray and she's the author of this legacy challenge. I will link her channel in the description as well. The minute I started reading her post with the challenge, I was so excited to start. Everything was fitting in what I wanted to do. The generation backstories are definitely good for someone who wants to practice storytelling because there's so much drama. It's going to be impossible to ignore. This challenge was inspired in Melanie Martinez, that is known for her dual color hair. So every generation has two colors, and that was exactly what I needed to make my berry sims. So everything was perfect, and the very next day I recorded this video. So yeah, now I will tell you a little bit about the challenge and our girl here, then we will talk about berry sims, and finally we'll also meet the rest of the characters for the beginning of the legacy and also the first look at their house. I will try to be quick because I only have like 7 minutes for this voiceover and there's so much that I want to say, and if I don't get to say anything I will do so in the first part of the challenge because this is going to be just the introduction, not the official first part. Okay, so first of all, before we get into the rules and goals of the challenge, I have to warn you that this might have some trigger topics like cheating, death, gangs, neglected childhood, kidnapping, and body-related issues. So if you are sensitive about any of those topics in the game, this is probably not a let's play for you to watch. And with that said, this legacy challenge has the same basic rules of all legacy challenges, so you need to complete each goal for each generation. There is no cheats except for the ones stated in the challenge, and the lifespan can be normal or long unless you like to suffer and you can go for a short one. I will play normal lifespan, and generation 1 is called the dollhouse generation, and the colors, as you might already know by watching our sim here, are yellow and white. I will read the description of this generation and next we'll meet our main character. So everyone thinks that we are perfect, please don't let them look through the curtains. This is the intro, and then it says, you grew up a perfect white picket fence life in a perfect home, perfect parents, perfect siblings, perfect grades. Nothing was ever out of place. Or was it? Your memory is a little jaded. It seems maybe you got it all wrong. You were taught a father builds the home and mother maintains it. But how was dad making money again? Geez, you can't remember. Did you choose to forget? And like the perfect sim you are, you fell in love in high school with the perfect person. Or you thought they were perfect until you saw them kissing your sibling. And only a few years later they got married. You weren't even invited to the wedding. The drama! No, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. You were perfect. Where did it go wrong? You promised you'd keep to your mother's beliefs, you married young, 18 to be exact, and took care of your spouse, of your home, but your ex was always hanging around your siblings' house. And you guys may have accidentally hooked up. How do you accidentally hooked up? And now you guys are pregnant, each having a different spouse. Oh my god. Is it weird to co-parent with your sibling spouse? Should you keep seeing your ex? What about your partner? Will they catch you cheating? Will you tell them the truth or continue living a lie? Oh my god, look at this. This is so interesting and it's so dramatic. I love it. And I'm so excited to start. So let's meet Primrose Gloss, that's her name. She's a perfectionist, paranoid and family oriented, and her aspiration is the successful lineage. As you heard, Prim will have like the perfect life for appearance, but actually she's just trying to ignore all of the things that are wrong with her family and with her life. She's got 2 perfect parents that we will meet in a few minutes and 4 perfect siblings, 3 sisters and 1 brother. So Ray also gives you the choice of starting this generation when our character is a young adult and she already has like a bad relation with her high school boyfriend. You're already married to someone else, or if you want, you can start with your character as a teenager and develop that part of the story. And that's what we are doing. Prim is starting as a teen. She hasn't met her perfect guy yet. She still lives with her parents' house, and her younger sister B, which will be the one to marry Prim's high school boyfriend, is still a child. The goal of this generation starts when she's a young adult, so we just need to get to that point while she's a teen. So I'm not reading right now the goals for this generation. We'll see that when we get there. And right now what we want is to achieve what I read about her backstory. So now, before we take a look at the rest of Prim's family, let's talk a little bit about Berry Sims. I will link this beginner's guide in the description if you want to read it, because I'm just going to mention a few things. So first, Berry Sims are known for their super colorful skin, hair and eyes, alongside with clothes and accessories that match. Berry worlds are super colorful and vibrant, but they are not easy to handle in The Sims 4. First of all, you need custom content, at least the skin tones, and in The Sims 3, with the Create a Style tool, you could just transform your Sims into the color that you wanted and you could have like a berry world. But in The Sims 4, and you cannot do that. So I downloaded some custom content to start this challenge. I need a lot more. And I also downloaded a berry save. Yes, I went all out with this. You can find the save in the description, of course, and all the families in this save are berry families, and I also have a mod to prevent the game from generating townies, so that means that only berry sims will walk around this save. And with the story progression from NCC, I hope to always have like new berry sims being born, but we'll see about that. The only world not done was Hanford on a Bagley. I could quickly solve that problem. But going back to custom content, you can download everything in a berry color palette. You have a lot of different options. I went with the Sorbet Remix palette, and I need so much more custom content for this. I want more hairs, clothes, shoes. I used a lot of game items. I don't like a lot of her outfits, like formal, it's terrible. But of course, if you don't want to download everything or your computer can't handle it, you can just download the skin tones and some recolors of the EA hairs, and you can try to use pieces of the game. I have so many more things to say about Berry Sims because I learned so much and it's all super interesting, but unfortunately I don't have much more time in this video. We are already in her cold weather, so I will only mention a couple more things. So Berry Sims, besides the very very joyful looks also have super fun names. You usually name them accordingly to their color, and you can go to a specific theme like flowers, fruits, candy, desserts. It's super cute and also super hard. I found some lists with verified names, but it's not easy at all. Another basic thing about their colors is if they have all the same color or if they have two different colors. You have the shades, the berries, who are all the same color, and you have the mixed berries like our primrose here, who has white and yellow. And basically all our generations will be mixed berries because we are always gonna have two color for each generation. And now final thing I want to mention, I thought this was super interesting. I really hoped that I had more time to explain this, but I don't. It fits so well for the first generation. It's like wow. In the berry community you also have some sims called raws. Raw sims are all white berry sims with a culture obsessed with maintaining their purity, arranging marriage between other raws, and most of them are from very rich families. Usually these families are super controlling, obsessed with their perfect image, and marrying outside of their color would be like a disaster for their family name. I found this super interesting because Prim's family will have that controlling perfect standards family, but her father, who is a raw sim, married a shade yellow sim. So what happened there? Did he lose his reputation? Was he rejected by his parents for falling in love with someone not his color? And I want to define that topic with her parents, and also I feel that's why Prim and her little sister Lily will be kind of rejected by their parents. They are not only from a different color than white, they have two colors, and that's an even bigger scandal for the gloss legacy. That's a little bit of the story that I have in mind for them. Unfortunately, I don't have time to enter into more details today, but in the first part I'm sure I will talk about that a little bit more. The time-lapse is ending, so I have a mini video introducing you to the rest of the family. Prim is already a teen there, and we'll also have the first look to their family house. Bye! So now let's meet Prim's family. So let's start with Daisy. Daisy is Prim's mother, and I think she's a pretty old-fashioned sim, and they are like Daisy and Jean, they are both already adults, so that like when we have Prim starting her young adult life, they are like elders or at the end of their adult life. I think that makes more sense because they already have 4 children. So yeah, so she has like yellow hair, yellow skin, yellow eyes. She wants a big happy family. She's a genius, she's gloomy, and she's ambitious. So I think like what I have in mind for Daisy is that she always wanted like a big family, but at the same time she had like a hidden desire of having like a career, but she's an old-fashioned sim, so I feel like she felt that she couldn't actually start a career in something like business or something like that. So she just concentrated herself and her life into her family, and that's why she's a little bit gloomy. She's not like a very happy sim. I feel like Jean is going to be like a good husband, but at the same time he's not very affectionate, and so she resents him a little bit about that. But she's but her old-fashioned way like kind of drives her to be the perfect wife, and so she doesn't really say anything. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. And that's why she's gloomy and ambitious. She's a genius. She really likes to know new things, so if I had another trade slot, probably would be bookworm. So I think she will enjoy reading when she has nothing to do like for her housework. So yeah, that's Daisy Gloss. Now Dr. Jean Gloss is Prim's father, and he has white everything. Like her mother is the perfect yellow berry sim. She has yellow skin, hair and eyes, and Dr. Jean is the perfect white sim. So he has white eyes, skin and hair, and he is a Renaissance sim. I'm not sure yet what career should we give to him. Let me know if you have any suggestions. He's a genius as well. As you can see, he's a bit of a geek. He's also a snob and he's self-absorbed. I think they are pretty old-fashioned, like both of them. So he's like the old guy that reads and it has like a secret office. And also Prim's backstory mentioned like the job of her father. So I'm not sure what to do about that, but I will think about it, and I hope that you have some suggestions. And now let's see Prim's siblings. So let's start with B. So B is going to be like the perfect child. She's a perfect yellow sim as her mother, and I feel like Daisy will love B. B is going to be like the perfect angel that Prim wasn't, you know. So yeah, so B is a music lover and she's an artistic prodigy. I think she will really like piano and violin. She wants to learn all the instruments. She's super polite, super responsible with school, and she doesn't really go outside the box. And next we have the twins. So we have Lily and Gloss. Lily is also a mixed berry sim like Prim. So I think when they grow up, I want Prim to have a pretty good relationship with Lily, because she's also going to be like kind of rejected. Not really rejected, but it's not going to be like B or Honey, that is Lily's twin brother. And yeah, I think Lily will resent that a little bit, and Prim will understand it because she kind of went through the same thing. So yeah, this is little Lily, and now her twin brother is Honey, and Honey is a perfect white male sim. So this is the only male sibling, and he's super adorable. They all have like all of their outfits done. I don't know if you want to see them like really quickly. I don't know, like for example, this shirt needs to change because he has all white and then he has like a yellow shirt. I really need to get more custom content because I wanted something fancy for party and I don't really like anything else. Maybe this one? I don't know. Yeah, let's it seems like too casual, you know. I wanted something a little bit more fancy. But yeah, let's see Lily. I think Lily is pretty much like yellow and pink. So she has a couple of yellow outfits, or maybe she's all yellow and white, and B is going to be yellow, white and pink. I think the pink is really suiting on Daisy and B. So yeah, she has a couple of pink outfits, and yeah, she's also really cute. And Jean, I think Jean looks amazing. I love his style, he's so cute. Look at his formal. Oh, he had like the little thing on his eye. I don't know, the monocle? I think it's monocle. Yeah, this is like, look at this. This is so like rich guy that doesn't work out often, you know? I don't know, I just get that vibe from him. And I think he's going to be super nice for his kids, but he's not going to be like a present father, you know? Daisy will basically do all of that. So yeah, this is Daisy. She's pretty fancy, but she's also pretty like old-fashioned, and I really like that about her. And yeah, this is the family. Now let's take a look at the house. Okay, so we live in Willow Creek, and this is the house that I chose for the Gloss family. It's a simple suburban house, and not simple, like this is a mansion. But yeah, so I really like the exterior of the house, that's why I chose it, and I really like the landscaping and the fancy look at the back. So yeah, that's what drove me into this build, but honestly I need to renovate everything else because look at this looks like a mess. Like the flooring is like different everywhere because I deleted some walls, and so I need to renovate the house inside and to furnish everything. So but I think like the layout is already pretty good, so I changed a couple of things. We had like the basement stairs here and I just replaced it with the bathroom, and then we have the stairs on the side, so I think that makes a lot more sense. I changed some things with the doors. I think I'm going to change the windows as well. We'll see, because I think this house is base game, so, and I have like all the packs, so I think I can give it a cute makeover. And so yeah, I hope that the next time I already did the renovation and we can start playing. I don't know if I'm going to play a little bit with the family before recording, so that I can have like Prim meeting her high school sweetheart that I already made. I also already have her spouse, her future spouse, and he's going to be a pink berry sim, so I love that because generation 2 is going to be pink and white, so I thought that it would be perfect to have like a pink spouse. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this and that you are excited for this. Let me know your opinion about berry sims, and I will see you in the next one. Happy simming, deck deck!